Hi everyone, it's here. I am finally watching My Hero Academia season 7. Last second half of last season had me in tears. Tears. The voice acting especially, oh my god, they were top notch. But yeah, we're here to watch My Hero Academia season 7, episode 140. And without further ado, we're going to sit back and watch episode 140. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, let's get it started, shall we? All these All Might plushies that he has. Oh, not plushies, I should say. Figurines, toys, wallpaper. Deku's a really big All Might nerd. Her rocket speech is still one of the best. My baby was rogue last season.
I'm back at UA, but...
Don't be too stubborn. Sometimes you have to kill a person in order to save them. Be sure to remember that.
I don't know what I should do next, that's true. And I get that the only way to stop him might be to kill him, but...
I want to save that little kid!
The final battle draws near. But oddly enough, I'm not afraid. Together, we'll set things right. People will smile again. We'll go beyond.
Plus Ultra?
A bright future.
Oh! There's Star.
So you'll give me a ride, right, bros?
Star.
Don't blame us if you get in trouble, Star.
It wasn't a question of whether or not I would help, so why not start sooner rather than later? And besides, we're talking about a direct request from All Might. If my master is in trouble, I don't have to think twice before heeding his call.
That's a true hero right there. She don't care about nothing. She'll go if he asks.
We're at a critical juncture. The police and heroes have their hands full with swarms of escaped inmates rampaging across Japan, which leaves us free to plot and prepare however we see fit. Though this island nation may be small, we'll still win at hide and seek.
Wouldn't it be easier if we left the country?
Perhaps, but it's not ideal, especially since hiding is only a short-term issue. And then, of course, I must take control of One for All, a mid-game objective.
That's not your end goal?
No, I have a long, intricate design for my future. In somewhat of a twist, the biggest hurdle I might face, and my biggest opportunity, is about to show up at our door. As you no doubt realized, I have many loyal friends around the globe. Fortunately, while All Might may have eradicated organized crime in Japan, it positively flourishes overseas. If I tell my friends to run riot, countries will be forced to consider domestic safety before offering aid to others.
So what's the big chance coming our way?
Her name is Star and Stripe. The strongest woman alive. The hero who reigns supreme in the land of the free. The very...
He thinks of everything, man.
Few could hope to stand against her. It's a gamble, certainly. Her interference will be devastating if she gets the upper hand.
He likes gambles.
Steal her quirk. There'll be no fight we can't win. Now...
Trouble with their boss, though.
And you know she probably will.
May end up being our salvation. I share your relief. Plus, I've always wanted to chat with her about the prize denim popularized during America's gold rush.
Oh my god.
This is Tsukauchi. Endeavor, Hawks, emergency. You're on the way, right? We just got a report. There's someone in her flight path. It's him. He's come out of of hiding!
Such a warm welcome already. You move pretty fast.
Oh boy, it's Shigaraki.
Does that mean you're the criminal known as All for One?
No, it's not.
Good question.
Well, he is trying to merge his body into
Who knows what I am?
Shigaraki though, right? All for One. She looks badass, man. She looks and is
So,
badass.
This is All for One.
Negative, Star. That's Tomura Shigaraki.
Yeah, so he said, "Stupid question."
Roger that, Star. I hope one of us gets to the landing point safely.
Battle formation!
Look alive! Formation Delta!
Roger that, Bravo leader.
Now then, let's take this villain down. I don't want anyone holding back. Fight with honor, and I'll make sure your remains get to your loved ones. No mercy!
She realized this is a life or death fight.
Strange feeling. It seems correct to say that I'm Tomura Shigaraki. And yet, there's no doubt that I'm me as well. It's been like this ever since I woke up.
Poor Shigaraki. He's not really himself.
Plus radio.
He has All for One in his ear and body all the time.
I know what your quirk is. Whoever touches the other first wins. America!
You may know what I'm packing, but I'm the best there is, because I'm still gonna beat your ass, boy! The air. From this point forward, there is absolutely no air for a stretch of 100 meters in front of me! And now you've taken your last breath!
Star and Stripe. Her quirk, New Order. After touching a target and calling out its name, she can impose a new rule on that person or thing. In this case, she touched the air and declared that it no longer existed for the distance area in front of her, essentially creating a vacuum impossible to breathe in.
That's deadly.
Brutal power. I want it.
Yeah, I figured someone who came all the way out here to meet me wouldn't die that easily.
No, not really.
Laser cannon!
Target locked! Fire!
Oh, yeah! I'd run him down! Not a chance, Wedge. My blast got him first.
We're not done!
Reflect plus scatter.
Laser! These lasers can be held!
His body is healing. Fast!
No wonder Japan had trouble with him.
But it's not the only reason.
Which means her quirk has limits. Now's my chance.
I was hoping you'd use your super strength to take a shot at me! Tomura Shigaraki! I can only have 2 rules active at one time. The first, I always use to strengthen and reinforce my body. And while it's impossible for me to power up to All Might's level, I try. When I was a kid, an exchange student from Japan saved me. My family was on our way to the Santa Monica Pier when a gigantic burglar on the run came out of nowhere and attacked our car. I wanted to save my little sister, but I was sure we were going to die. And then...
All Might saved her! The usual story.
he was there. Those 2 blonde tufts of hair. I immediately knew.
So she looks like her hair color is brown, so...
That's how he became my master.
What? Honestly, she should have kept the
Show my
brown.
own personal devotion to peace. I copied his hairstyle.
She honestly should have kept. She honestly should have kept the brown.
Where I go, it's always him.
That's why we call him the symbol of peace, little man. Oh, by the way, I touched you and said your name during that little dust-up. From this moment on, if Tomura Shigaraki makes a single move, his heart will stop beating.
She got me. Ever since I awakened, I felt that something's different. The boundary between us grows ever more undefined.
Oh God.
It should have taken a full 2 months of recuperation for you and me to become us, yet here we are.
That's uncomfortable to look at.
Your destructive urges, that roiling hatred, they continue to grow beyond any expectation the doctor and I had. In terms of numbers, I'd say we're at 97, perhaps 98% of the way to completion. Soon we will merge into utter perfection. Then we'll be neither All For One nor Tomura Shigaraki. Can you feel it? Our new form will be an entirely different person. Like hell. I won't let you!
It's not working? What's the issue? This is Tomura Shigaraki, isn't it?
It's kind of both.
Fine. Struggle if you like. Do you abhor me? That's excellent. May your anger and hatred be heralds of our luminous future!
What the?
It all started in that little house. A series of resentments that piled on top of one another.
His hair got longer? What's this guy's deal?
Where is Endeavor?
Understand New Order better.
Go ahead now, man.
Your godlike quirk has rules of its own. The #1 hero in the USA, Star and Stripe. The government has treated the details of her quirk as a closely guarded state secret. But basically by touching her target and naming it, she can force it to obey. This reality-shaping ability makes the rest of us her playthings. Except I noticed something interesting during our fight. There's a limit to how much she can increase her physical power. Otherwise, she would have knocked my head clean off my body with her first.
Imagine if All Might had that power.
From this moment on, if Tomura Shigaraki makes a single move, his heart will stop beating.
But given the rules she tried to give me, she can damage her targets as much as she wants. It's like a life meter with a cap on how much she can improve herself, but no limit to how much she hurts others. On the other hand, since she didn't say something like, whoever enters this specified airspace immediately dies, it seems she can't impose a rule that also has an effect on something she hasn't physically touched. Or maybe she can, but the effect is weaker? Even so, she's definitely able to create a vacuum and hold lasers if that's what she wants to do. Which means she has a lot of freedom when commanding non-living things. That's the real strength and advantage of New Order. The difference between living and non-living things must be in the naming. The reason the rule didn't work on me was because of a difference in perception. I get that now. Miss Star thought of me as Tomura Shigaraki when she touched me and said my name. But right now, I'm not sure if I am Tomura Shigaraki. Or All For One.
So even if she had said All For One, would it have worked?
When she calls someone with a sense of self by their name, they have to identify as that person. And since objects have no sense of self, her perception is the only one that matters to New Order. Is there a 2-target limit? What's the scope of the power? Would it work on an animal? How would Mon have reacted in this scenario? What's gotten into me? I have this irresistible urge to test out the scope of her abilities.
Of course you do. You and him and Deku are like the same in that sense of wanting to know about people's quirks and study it. That's the one thing. That's one thing they both have in common.
Your own was bad enough, but that, you're mad.
It could be our one chance. What good's special authority if I don't use it?
This villain is not just an enemy to Japan. He's an enemy to the world. We'll stop him before he can hurt anyone else. As only we can. It'll take a minute, so make sure you fly steady so I have a place to stand. Thanks, bros.
Well, thanks, bros.
Taking care of her sure is a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Starting today, you guys are my ride or die brothers. Let's fight together until death do us part.
Wedge, shake that crusty freak off your jet. He's in Star's spot. Roger that.
Just because you understand how my quirk works doesn't mean you can counter it. Air! The air hardens into my form, but 1,000 times bigger! Fist bomb to the earth!
I can't see it, but something's there.
Jesus!
No point in trying to wear him down. And I doubt he's gonna talk if I try to beat his true name out of him. This is the only way I'll defeat him! By crushing him until nothing remains! But he's a tough one. Bruce, let me get some more lasers! The lasers! We'll form a single beam! United Hypermax Output Laser! Tyrannos!
The continuous blast of our combined firepower! That's got to destroy his body!
No, it'll just keep him from regenerating.
What is with Shigaraki? One for all and moves on. All like to regenerate so much.
Let my guard down. I'm afraid this stunt's going to cost you more than your license this time.
Worth it. Just please, tell me they're ready.
This is your last favor, Star. I've already informed Japan what's happening. They'll reach you soon.
Now we're
That's why I said, where the fuck is Endeavor?
If your stubborn disregard for rules hadn't made our country shine brighter over the years. All Might himself wasn't able to take care of this deranged villain. So you must surpass him, Cassie. State-of-the-art hypersonic intercontinental cruise missiles. Tiamat. Ensure each and every one of them hits their mark.
Like Endeavor should be here by now.
Preview. The fight between Tomura Shigaraki and Star and Stripe only intensifies. Can evil be stopped by the joint assault of Star's quirk, New Order, and Tiamat, the intercontinental cruise missiles? Whatever happens, the world is watching. Our future depends on the outcome of this fight. Next time, Spectre. Those who embrace the light always have the will to keep going, no matter the cost. Go beyond, plus Ultra!
I still think that,
What the hell do you think?
I still think, Endeavor should be there. Cause this is Shigaraki we're talking about, and we don't know how, we don't even know how, we don't know if Star can take him by herself. That's what worries me. She has an amazing power, but, like, will she be able to handle Shigaraki by herself? That's the big unknown. The great first episode of the season. A little slow start. You didn't really hear me talk much because, like, there was nothing really to comment about. We only saw Deku for, like, 10 minutes, and then we went straight to, like, the trouble in, was it America? One of the newscast people were trying to say what was going on, and, like, some of the villains there were like, you should worry about your own damn country and shit like that. So, we didn't really see a lot of everything. It was just an introduction to, like, All For One essentially wanting Star's quirk. And that's not really a good thing. That's why I think she should have some backup besides the guy she's with. Because if he takes her quirk, I think it's game over for Japan, honest to God. So, let's hope and pray that's not what happens. Yeah, great first episode. Can't wait to watch more soon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ino-Kitty on YouTube, Ino-Kitty on Twitch, and Ino-Kitty Gamer on Twitter. And I'll see you guys all in the next anime video. See you.